Hello everyone, Namaste. I hope you're all keeping very healthy and very safe. Today we'll talk about frozen shoulder. Now what is frozen shoulder? In the simplest terms, it's basically stiffness in your shoulder joint, in your shoulders, sometimes also inflammation in your joint, which is nothing but just swelling. Now what causes that? There can be multiple reasons again. Weak muscles, some kind of spasm, one after the other, leading to a lot of stiffness in the muscles, or primarily inactivity, a lot of zero mobility of your shoulder, not using your upper body, not using your hands so much, can also lead to a lot of stiffness in the joints. Now you may be at a certain degree, your mobility may be really restricted or mildly restricted. Depending on that, see the postures, see how much ever you can stretch. If you're not able to do the full posture, don't push yourself, make it a step a day. Slowly push yourself, keep breathing during the postures and be patient with yourself. Let's get started. The first asana that we'll do is Garudasana, but just with the hands. So I want you to straighten both your hands in front of you. Now you're going to fold your right hand in such a way that your right elbow is going to come and rest on your left elbow. Yes. Now turn your hands and just so your hands are going to swirl around and make a fist. You can also keep your hands straight, but making a fist will give it some kind of stability, some kind of stiffness. Now I just want you to stay there and slowly up and down, up and down, up and down. Do it at least 10 times, up and down. You might just be finding yourself here. It's perfectly fine. Slightly push yourself every time. Your breath can be normal. If you're not able to hold this, hold your wrist, the other wrist, and up and down, up and down. If this is also extremely difficult, just rest your elbow one on top of the other and join your hands like this. You can hold it very gently, up and down. Find your comfort zone, repeat it on the other side. You can hold your hand whichever way it's comfortable, just like this, and up and down. What this posture basically does is, it gives a lot of, when you try and get your elbows one on top of the other, you're really stretching your shoulder joints from here, and the movement is going to increase the mobility. It's going to stretch your muscle and increase the mobility here. For the next posture, I want you to observe what's happening here properly. You're going to straighten your right hand above your head, place it on your upper back like this. Now you'll bring your left hand from down. Now I'm really assuming that if any of your shoulder is frozen, you may not be able to reach here. So what you can do is grab a towel, and you may not be able to reach here, it's perfectly fine. You can hold it like this. Yeah. Now make sure that your right elbow is pointing towards the ceiling. If that's too much of stress, try and point it as much as you can. The left hand is going to be holding the towel down here. Now your fist is facing opposite from your body. So this part of your hand is touching your back. Stay here, hold for at least 5 to 7 deep breaths, and slowly start walking your hands with each passing day. Keep getting deeper, deeper and deeper into the stretch till you find yourself here. And repeat it on the other hand. If the mobility of your shoulder joint is very restricted, the range of motion is very less, then I want you to start with small movements like this. Down. You can take it as high as your shoulders permit, all the way up and down. Then take your hands on the side, small motion, up, down, depending on how much ever you're able to lift. If you can, start with making circles here or here or here, depending on where you're feeling. If you can, then make all the way big circles. That is really going to open up your shoulders. For this posture, I want you to sit in Vajrasana. For this exercise, I want you to grab a towel, hold it at the back at shoulder width. Make sure it's not very wide, it's not too close. You'll start here and very gently, keeping your back absolutely straight, just start lifting your hand. The movement can be really small. It's perfectly fine. Keep lifting it how much ever your body allows, and then If you're able to lift it all the way till here, then maybe hold for 10 to 15 seconds, come down, up and down. If this is comfortable for you, join your hands, clasp your hands and very gently start lifting up and down, up and down, up and down. This is also excellent to open up your shoulders. You can also incorporate this stretch in your routine. Straighten your right hand in front of you. With your left hand, you're just going to grab your forearm and pull it closer to your body. Hold here for at least 15 to 20 seconds. Make sure this elbow is not bending. This is absolutely straight and you pull it as close to your chest as you can. Slowly release it and repeat on the other side. What we'll do next is Paschim Namaskaram. Now this is a slightly intense posture. So for that also, I'll quickly turn around. You will start with holding your elbows like this, keeping your back absolutely straight. Now just stay here for some time. If this is already a very intense stretch for you, then just stay here. Otherwise, you can eventually slowly start bringing your hands closer and join your hands in Namaste. Now make sure that you're really pushing your elbows back, both your palms are nicely joined, and stay in this posture for some time. Try and hold it for at least 45 seconds to a minute. For this next posture, which is also called Purvottanasana, we'll do a slight variation of that. You will sit with your hands, with your fingers facing your body at shoulder level behind your body. Now your legs are folded in front of you, hip wide. Your feet are hip wide. Make sure they're not pointing outwards. They're pointing right in the front. You will slowly, on inhale, lift your hips and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now what you really want to do here is listen to your body, see how much your shoulders are allowing you. If you are able to come here, it's perfectly fine. Here also, perfectly fine. If it allows, come all the way up, maybe hold for 20, 30, 40 seconds. How much ever is comfortable for you, and exhale, slowly come down. Alright, so I really hope that you enjoyed doing all these postures. These are excellent to cure frozen shoulder. Absolutely amazing postures. Please incorporate these in your everyday exercise. Try and do these at least 2 times in a day. Also listen to your body. Don't stress yourself so much. Do how much your body is allowing and slowly increase your practice. Thank you.